we go. Now it's up. And I'm not forgetting this time. Local. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Select Start. I'm JT.
I'm Will.
And we have Homer with us today.
Do we? Do we really?
I think we do.
I don't know. I think he's an illusion. I think he's bullshitting us, honestly.
Is he too evil to be real?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing today? Doing all right?
Yeah, decent.
Kind of.
I quelled my bloodlust before this started.
Oh, well, there we go. That's good. I appreciate you getting ahead of it on that. This way no one falls victim. You need to,
Yes, I hurt myself with a tape measure again.
Yeah, you need to put that thing away. Before you actually really hurt yourself.
But it's a tape measure.
And you happen to keep hurting yourself.
No, hold on. This was like the frickin' poor kid with an imagination's lightsaber.
Yeah, you're right.
I used to like run around with this and then it just went like that. Like, oh.
Droopy lightsaber.
That's a confidence issue right there.
Yeah, All right, so I've got. Oh, okay. This first thing I'm gonna touch on for today's news. I have to ask you, Will. You played The Witcher, didn't you?
A little bit. I've disconned one a little bit as well.
Oh, I thought you played. I thought you played a lot of it. I thought you like went through it for some reason.
Nope. I never really played much of The Witcher. Why?
Well, the third one's been announced. It's been announced, but it will not be the final Witcher game. It's said that it will be the final entry in the series, but when that was said, they meant in the form of it's the last game in the trilogy. Like that story's over, but they.
Whatever his name is, Jared's story.
I don't know. I've never played Witcher. That's why I was hoping you did. Homer, have you ever played Witcher?
No, sounds like tomfoolery is what it sounds like.
Basically, I guess it hasn't been set in stone, but their intentions are it seems, is to make more games, but revolve them around different characters. So keep the universe, ditch the story. Like, it'll be topped off with this last, for fuck's sakes, with this last trilogy. Hold on. There we go. Forgot the logo again. It says, let's see. This is the last part of the trilogy in which, this is from studio manager Adam Badowski. It says this is the last part of the trilogy in which there will be a great finale of the story. However, this doesn't mean the end of the franchise. No, that was Adam Kaczynski, I'm sorry. Lots of Adams. The franchise is going to be continued. The name of the new Witcher game is going to be The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and it's going to be out next year in 2014. It's going to feature a game world 30 times larger than the previous Witcher 2, and is going to prompt users to make choices with quote-unquote truly epic consequences.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think it means that they will be truly epic.
Consequences!
Mean
consequential things.
You will end the world. No, I don't know. It says at the end of this article, more than 5 million total Witcher games have been sold to date, although that number could have been larger. The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings has been illegally downloaded 4.5 million times, according to CD Projekt Red, and the company has stopped pursuing pirates.
That's kind of a lot.
What
are they pursuing now?
I don't know. I guess they just kind of left it to be. But that's 4.5 million copies. That's insane. That's like half of the copies out there almost. What the fuck? I mean, it was either a lot of people really didn't like the first one and they weren't sure if they wanted to purchase the second, or I don't know, maybe people are just becoming that stingy, or it's that easy of a game to hack. I'm not exactly sure, but I thought that was weird. Let's see.
Firefox was acting derpy for a moment there.
Yeah, I saw that look on your face. I was wondering what was going on. You looked kind of confused.
Yeah, it just like gave a pop-up. It was like, you're about to enter an encrypted page. And I'm like, I'm not browsing the internet. It's like, I'm just on the select start page at the moment. Like, okay then.
Next that we have up, Bungie is going to be unveiling their new game in a matter of weeks.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty excited about this. Like a while back, as a matter of fact, I think it was like early last year we talked about this. There was no information to really be said, but they revealed a screenshot that I don't have it on hand to put up in the stream, but it basically it looks like one of the sand people from Star Wars walking through a snowy area with a large machine behind him.
Don't worry, they'll come back in greater numbers.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they're not sand people.
The screenshots, that is.
Yeah. Obviously they're not sand people, and it's definitely not Star Wars based. But it's rumored that the game's going to be titled Destiny. And this is a quote from who is this? I guess from Bungie. It doesn't say the person's name. For years we've been working under the cover of darkness on an entirely new universe, and you'll get to explore it very soon. We're not ready to lift that curtain just yet. Within a matter of weeks we'll be unveiling what we've been creating for you. Destiny is Bungie's first project as part of a 10-year publishing deal with Call of Duty company Activision. Let's see, which is odd. I had no idea they were working with Activision. Although I don't know. I guess that's not a bad thing, right?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Yes.
Like Activision's pretty decent.
Yeah, well, isn't Activision always the one, like when they come out a Call of Duty game? It's like is it when it's Activision it's good, or when it's Treyarch it's good? Which one is it?
Yes.
Thanks, Homer.
Activision is more online centric. Treyarch is more innovative.
More story centric.
So Activision kind of sticks with what it knows, but
Right.
it does what it knows pretty damn well.
Right.
Treyarch is the company that decides to, like, we're going to try and do things a little bit differently.
So is Treyarch the one that people always bitch about? I mean, I don't play enough, Call of Duty
Yes.
to really remember.
Pretty much. Treyarch made World at War, Black Ops 2. And those are the games that people bitched about a bit more. Everybody's like, oh, Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Well, they've got a 10-year
like Black
contract signed up with them, and it's they're going to be discussing Destiny during the 2013 Game Developers Conference in March. So it's presumed that the game's going to be officially announced around that time, if not soon before. Whoever is at the developers conference in March is going to get a glimpse inside, this is a quote from the article, we'll get a glimpse inside Bungie's new world, though it's not clear what state the game will be in during the briefing. Additionally, the event description suggests the next 10 years of games from Bungie will be based in the Destiny universe. So I hope it's successful. I really liked Bungie. I mean, they made Halo. That was an amazing game. I haven't played Halo 4 yet, so I mean, I've heard nothing but good
Halo
things.
4 is really good.
It is.
Like 343 has done a pretty damn good job, getting what Halo is. Like single player story, Master Chief talks. That's like the big, oh my god, they changed something big since, Chief didn't really talk.
Yeah, he just had like little one-liners here and there. Or at least that's really all I remember. Like crucial
He has
moments.
actual, conversations.
That's strange. I mean, I'm not saying I dislike that, but I think that would take some getting used to at first.
It is strange, but they got a good voice for him, and you can
it's
see
not the
why
same
he's
guy?
talking. Well, I'm not sure.
I'll have to look into
the
that.
voice is good for him, and you can see why he talks. He's mainly talking to Cortana throughout the whole thing.
Oh, well, that's all. The only person he really talked to that I recall in the original
Yeah.
Bungie series.
Mm.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So there's been some words being passed around about PlayStation 4.
Oh yes, I saw about that. November, I think.
Oh, well, you know something different from what I know. What did
Well,
you
I
hear?
saw something about it. I saw something about PlayStation 4 possibly being like the big unveiling around November,
Mm-hmm.
and I also saw the price.
Oh, yes, that was part of what I was going to mention. It's
Yeah.
going to be around.
$400.
Yes. It says here the estimated price is a third cheaper than the PlayStation 3's 2006 launch, which debuted at around 60,000 yen in Japan, $599 in North America, and $425 in the UK. Oh, and $999 in Australia. All right. But apparently the PlayStation 4, it's estimated that it's going to be around $428, which is cheaper. I don't know. I'm not a Sony person. I lost the joy of Sony a long time ago. I'm not really looking forward to it. I mean, what new can they offer that they haven't had all along?
Oh my god, dude! I just looked at that logo and that's nostalgia right there.
I know. That's why I grabbed it.
Fuck, I haven't seen that exact logo in so long.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. That is
You know, it
old
took me
school.
forever to actually realize that that was a P and an S.
I always knew when I was a kid. I always was aware that it was a P, and then the S. Like I figured that out later. I was like, oh, all right.
I was like, oh, that's a funky emblem. Oh, hey, it's a P. Oh, look, it's a P in a PlayStation.
yeah.
Well, don't I feel special?
Are you looking forward to the PlayStation 4 at all?
I never got a PS3. I'm not overly enthused about the PlayStation 4, but I'm gonna look into it, see what's there. Maybe if it, kind of grips me, I will get something. I'm not trying to view an encrypted page, Firefox.
I thought you were yelling at someone in chat. You raised your voice, and I looked over at the screen. I'm like, what is he talking about? What about you, Homer? You got any thoughts about PlayStation 4?
I never even got a PlayStation 3 myself.
Oh, PlayStation. I thought you were going to just say PlayStation. I was like, really?
No, I had one of those. I think I still have it somewhere.
I had a PlayStation 3 for a brief period of time. Well, actually, I had it for a while. It was hooked up for a brief period of time. All I really used it for was a Blu-ray player, so I'm not really looking forward to a PlayStation 4. Another report about the PlayStation 4 said that it will include integration of, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Gaikai, G-A-I-K-A-I, Gaikai's cloud streaming service. Sony acquired the firm for $380 million in 2012. I'm still getting used to saying things happened in 2012.
Get over it.
Now, a lot of these things, these are... I'm trying. All these things that have been mentioned is just reported. It's not set in stone. It's just kind of what's been going around the rumor mill. But they've asked Sony about it, and Sony won't comment on rumors, which tells me they're true in a sense. But I just want to leave people in a shroud of mystery or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see, what do we got? I'm going to get rid of that. I'm doing good with the imagery today. Next, we're going to talk about eBay. Me and Homer spent a long time looking at this earlier before you showed up, Will. This is actually pretty interesting. There is someone from Italy, let's see, I'll find Milan, Italy, that is selling his game collection, and the starting bid is $550,000.
How many games is it, and how old?
Okay.
When do they start collecting? What games and all that stuff?
Okay, listen. First of all, let me tell you this little fact. Last year, a French game collector's eBay list I'm gonna gather myself. A French game collector listed his collection on eBay with more than 7,000 titles across 22 systems, and he sold it for over $1.3 million. That was last year. This guy's collection is 6,850 games across 330 consoles. 330 consoles.
I didn't know there were that many consoles.
I didn't know there were that many consoles. That's a lot. The name of the eBay user is videogames.museum. I'm going to, instead of going and looking at all the pictures, I'm just going to pull up the full list of items, and I'm just going to highlight on some. What? Oh, for fuck's sake, the link's broken. You bastard. Alright, I guess we're going to go look at the pictures. Blah, blah, blah.
All the pictures.
All the things. Ah.
All the small things. True care and true bricks.
Anyway. Yeah, no matter what, that list is broken. What a dick. Alright. Over 30 years of video games collections, the story of video games. That's what the posting is titled. After a life, I'm going to read this off his page. After a life spent collecting video games, I decided to sell off my entire collection. I just have too much things, and the space to store them is finished long ago. Also, I realized that if I want to play at least half of my games, I should live 2 or 3 entire human lives. 2 or 3 lifetimes.
Jesus.
He's Italian, and I'm sure English isn't his first language, so... Just to give an idea of the huge amount of items present in my collection, I spent the last 2 months of my life taking pictures and making lists, working about 8 hours a day just in order to make an inventory and to figure out what I have. Even now, after all the time spent checking things, I'm not sure to have included all in the list. He's got tons of pictures here. Some things just make me cry because I wish I could buy this collection, and some of the things are so awesome. One thing in here that I think stood out for both me and Homer, it's one of the first things in the list, is, and I don't know if you remember these well, but he has a white Xbox. I don't mean Xbox 360, I mean an Xbox. He has 2 of them.
That's going back.
That is going back. And he also has a blue one, which is a Dead or Alive special edition. The white ones...
What the hell did this dude work as?
I don't know. I would really like to know, though. I'm quite curious. The white ones, I believe, were called limited... Were they just limited editions? I'm trying to pull up the box. Special edition, I'm sorry. And they came with a game that I can't make out in the picture. But one thing I do have to say, all of these things are unopened. Not a single one of these is open. The extent of how open they are is he pulled them out of the box so you could see the sealed bags and everything. Yeah, some of these systems... I just pulled up another picture with a system in it. I don't even know what the hell that is. Hey, Salty Bacon, welcome to the stream.
Pretty much everything is in mint condition.
Yeah, well, there's a couple things. Actually, I just saw something that it doesn't have a plastic wrap around it. But honestly, if I had these, I'd probably open them too. First of all, they're Dreamcasts. There's 2 of them, and they are BioShock Special Edition Dreamcasts. BioShock as in Japanese version Resident Evil. Like, one of them is just like a crimson red, and the other one is black with a STARS emblem on it.
That's interesting.
It's extremely interesting. A lot of the stuff on here, and I don't know how he obtained some of these things, but
JT, ask him if he wants to be part of the podcast. You know Italian, right?
No, I don't. But
you suck. No, you said you're Italian.
I am, but I don't speak it.
He's Italian.
Most of the things, or at least 70% of the things in his collection, appear to be Japanese. or
Huh.
whatever country he got them from. I don't know, but
Asian in origin.
yeah, there, yeah. But his pictures, he's just got walls and walls of things. And I mean, it doesn't just stop at video games. He's got accessories as well. He's got the Gyrobot, or Rob. What you might know Rob from Mario Go Kart. Like, he's an unlockable character.
Oh, Rob the robot.
Rob the Robot, right.
Yeah.
He's also got things like he has the, and I believe this was a limited edition. It was God of War plaque that's got his two swords on it. He's
Why
got
would I want something that came from Kratos' teeth?
his sword. What?
Plaque.
No, you know what I mean. Not that kind of plaque. He's
You looked so confused.
I thought there was something with, I don't know. He's also got like a Gears of War. Is it called a chain gun? I can't remember what the chainsaw gun is called.
It's a gun.
Oh,
with a
Lancer?
chainsaw.
What?
Lancer.
Yeah, okay. He's got like a replica
A
Lancer. He's just got so much stuff. Like, just pictures upon pictures. He's got a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. If I scroll down to the bottom of this gigantic wall of pictures, he's got a special edition like Donkey Kong Nintendo 64, so it's green. Or he's got what game is this? He's got collector's editions for, come on, load. You fucker. Go faster. Steel Battalion.
Did you know I got this all started before the, stream started, JT?
What?
So
No.
disorganized.
It's not my fault that the internet's a little slow today.
At least you're on the ball with the,
Imagery?
changing
Yeah.
pictures.
But,
Oh, actually, speaking of, well, what do you guys think of the new layout?
oh yeah, anybody in the stream, the new borders and imagery. It is,
Designed by JT, thought of by me.
yes, that's very accurate actually.
And birthed by
Yep.
me.
That explains the smell.
Oh. Before we know it, we're going to end up with unintended evil Homer followers.
Oh God.
Or intended.
We could call them evil members. But this,
It's funny because members synonymous to penis.
thanks, Red. Red just said he loves the new layout.
Oh, must be broken. I don't see chat. I'm gonna fix that.
Metal Gear Solid collector's editions for Sons of Liberty and Snake Eater. Like, I'm just picking out things that I recognize that seem pretty awesome. But there's things on here like, oh, this was one thing I saw that I haven't seen this in years. The Seaman game for Nintendo 64. Do you remember that? It had the goldfish with the man's face on it.
No, but continue.
JT, you sure you weren't stoned?
Yes, it was like a virtual pet on the Nintendo 64, and you had a microphone that you used with it, and you could talk to him. It was.
That is a virtual pet. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. It is. He's got so many systems though, and a lot of them are just collector's editions. Like, honestly, I haven't seen a single system that's not a limited or a collector's or anything like that. He's got like the original
Plus old ones. though.
Probably.
Yes, plus old ones. Yeah, and I just
I'm
saw.
looking at a picture here that's got it's a whole bunch of Atari systems, the Jaguar system, the Jaguar CD, the handheld Lynx system. He's got a 2600, a 7800, a 5200, the Atari XE, the Atari 800 XL,
Whoops.
I think that says. I mean, if you're old like me, then you remember these things.
Here, I just pulled a screen cap up on the side. I can show some of these pictures off actually as we go. This thing I have up right here, that's Final Fantasy, like the very first one. I had this for a while, and I think I sold it actually.
You know what I'm wondering?
What?
Do you think they knew whenever they made that game they just started a huge thing?
I don't know. Here, let me start at the top, and I'll just scroll down a bit so you could just get the feel of how many friggin' pictures are here. And only a couple of these, like one or two here and there, are duplicates. This is the Biohazard Dreamcast I was telling you about. He's
Well,
just got
Put your measuring tape away.
He's got
Dang,
so
I'll
many
hit my
things. Like these pictures right here, they're just shelves upon shelves of games. And as I said, not duplicate images. What I don't even know what this is. All I know is it's Final Fantasy. It's some strange digital screen for God knows what. I don't know. Maybe it's a clock. I can't tell, and there's sadly
Maybe
no
it's
description.
Maybe it's a time machine.
Maybe that's how he got all this stuff. He went back in time. But it's and I said not.
I think the reason that most of them in limited edition is he got the normal edition for himself.
Maybe
Probably.
he's got like a little Kirby collection going on here, which is look, regular Game Boy games. It's crazy. I'm wondering if this guy has like a family or anything, and if he does, then I really want to know what he does for a living. If he's got enough money for all this shit, it's just I call
See,
it.
the dude's probably the same guy who like won the lottery or something.
This is
So
a
he bought
Resident
them all,
Evil
he's selling
4.
them for profit.
Yeah, maybe. This is Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition with the chainsaw controller. I remember this. I had seen this
Holy
before.
crap.
Yeah, I think that was a Nintendo Wii controller or something. I'm sorry,
I've
Homer.
never
Go
seen
ahead.
that before in my life.
Oh, I have. Go ahead, Homer. What were you gonna say? I'm
That's it.
sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, Homer
I
pointed this
I think
one
I
out
was gonna
before.
say I was gonna make my own chainsaw controller.
Homer pointed this one out before. It's one of the
And
little.
Homer doesn't mean it as in a controller that looks like a chainsaw. He means a controller that controls all the chainsaws.
Oh, yeah, that probably is what you mean, isn't it?
Maybe.
Maybe. This is something that I've never seen before.
Wonderful.
It's a Super Mario DDR game. What the fuck? It's just crazy. No, let's not go. Oh yeah, and this was something else too. I don't understand what these things are.
Was
They're
that for the GameCube?
what?
Mm-hmm.
Was that for the GameCube?
Yes. The
Yeah,
DDR
the
thing.
GameCube emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else are some of
Okay,
the
I'm putting this away now.
more shelves of games? And I mean, you can look. They're different pictures. It's not, he just took another picture from a different angle. This is a Namco collection that they came out with for PlayStation. PlayStation 1, not PlayStation 2 or 3, PlayStation 1. I remember a Namco collection, but it didn't look anything like this.
Looks like he's got like arcade controllers and stuff too. There's
Yeah?
some things that aren't even like game related. Like there's apparently a DVD player in there.
Oh, and this
You know
was
what I
something.
would like to... No, never mind, go ahead.
Oh no, this is a Gran Turismo Collector's Edition that came with a pair of shoes.
Ah, is that what that was that I saw earlier?
Yes. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out because you mentioned shoes
Oh, look,
when we
they're
were.
made by Nike.
Yeah, they're Nike.
Yeah.
Nike.
Shut up.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Fucking it's Nike. Leave me alone.
What else have we got in here? There's just so much stuff, and the reason I said a lot of it, like 70% of it appears to come from like Japan or somewhere, is because you get stuff like, it's hard for me to see because I've got this on my other computer or my other
I'm not
screen.
trying to view encrypted pages.
It's stuff like this where it's just all in, Oriental script. I don't know what else to call it. I don't want to say
Damn,
it's
they're Asian
Japanese
letters.
and Asian lettering, yeah. Or I think this is the same way. No, I can't tell. It's too small. It's a lot of fucking
Atari
games. though.
Touch tablet. Who knew?
Atari Touch tablet. Oh yeah, the further you get down though. There's that Seaman game that I was talking about. Not to be confused with Seaman. Let's see.
Okay, apparently Tumblr's an encrypted page because that's what's fucking freaking out on me. Jesus.
Just a lot of Super Nintendo. This was relevant to my interest. I hate the new Ninja Gaiden games. I think they're I think they're fucking god awful. That's why. The first one was decent. Past that, they got increasingly difficult and not as much fun. This is for the Super Nintendo, and it's the original trilogy, which was awesome. Especially this one,
Yeah.
the first one.
But you're a pansy. You want to play?
No, they're stupid, and you shut your mouth.
Okay.
Okay, JP.
The original
Okay.
the original
Calm
Metroid.
down. It's all right.
He won't eat cat poop.
Just-
No, there's already one family member that does that, and she's short and furry.
Yeah, that would be the dog. I'm trying to find the other stuff that
You know, he
we.
doesn't have like an Ewok-looking, niece or something.
Yeah, of course. You never know. There are those people with hair all over their bodies.
Will
It's
is
like a mini Wolverine. Ah.
This is a collector's edition for Metal Gear Portable Ops. I didn't even know they had a collector's edition for half these things. But the list goes on and on. There's tons here. A lot of old stuff too, like Homer mentioned Atari. I don't know what the hell the Atari Touch tablet is, but tons of things here. Just, it's obscene. Alright, let me pull that down. Bring this back over here. Just give me 1 second, guys.
Never. You do it now. Now.
Oh, okay, I got one here. Maybe you can give me some insight on this, Will. Maybe, possibly. Neverwinter Nights.
I played Neverwinter Nights.
The beta weekend dates have been announced for Neverwinter Nights 3. Yeah?
Really?
Yes.
No, Neverwinter Nights online.
Weren't they? Oh, yeah, we've had this conversation. They weren't originally online.
Cryptic.
Well, yeah. MMO players can soon start their adventures in the Forgotten Realms universe via the closed beta version of upcoming RPG Neverwinter. According to a news post on the Neverwinter site, developer Cryptic Studios and publisher Perfect World will be hosting Neverwinter beta weekend sessions starting on February 8th to 10th. This will be followed by another session from March 8th to 10th, and a third one on March 22nd to the 24th. Stop it, Will.
I was waiting for you to tell me to stop it.
So there's a site to register. If you go over to that's a long it's register.perfectworld.com/NW_splash.
Now, how do I spell it?
My apologies. All you really need to have to register is a Perfect World account, or so it seems, unless it makes you create a new one. I don't know. But yeah, so
eat your firstborn child.
well, yes, if you want to subscribe to
Sweet. I don't have kids.
if you want to subscribe to Evil Homer's beta, it's your firstborn.
And your second.
Cooked, not raw. Players can register now to get a chance to partake in the closed beta sessions. Those who purchased the Hero of the North Founders Pack will get guaranteed access on the first session starting on February 8th. So that's kind of cool. I remember the Neverwinter games. I mean, I played...
I have Neverwinter Nights 2 on my PC. I got it from Steam.
Oh, really? And I could have sworn that there were online elements to that.
Yes, there is multiplayer elements too.
And how does that work?
You
Clunkily.
play with each
No,
other.
clunkily. I mean, like, how is it multiplayer? Like, do you just invite people into your single-player game and
No. There's like servers hosted that have their own like big player-made maps, player-made stories. It's like very, very, very up there for an RP standpoint.
Really?
Oh yeah, me and do you remember John, who I used to play Champions with?
Yes.
Yes,
No.
me and him played Neverwinter Nights online for a little bit, and Hawk.
Oh, okay.
Or not online, we played Neverwinter Nights 2 and did some online stuff.
Gotcha.
We just kind of derped about.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is the online stuff legit, or like, is it really like to the point where you just couldn't be bothered?
It requires getting used to. That's pretty much the main thing I can say about it. Like, it is decent. It's just different.
And it's probably
Like,
it's probably very trial and error finding a dependable
Yeah.
server.
Like it is clunky, like how I said, but it is fun whenever you sort of get into it. Like I made a monk and started playing around, and me, John, and this random person who was like a admin of the server, they kind of explained the story, what was going on, and we sort of derped our way through it and beat the crap out of a big giant wolf.
Oh, and that's about it.
It was in a key side of the town in a
Oh.
forest.
Oh, and now is it an
That was
open?
all player made.
Is
What
it
sort of forest?
An evil forest.
is it an open? Now I know you keep saying it's player made, but is it an open world? Like like Elder Scrolls is an open world?
Pretty much, it depends because I think you can set certain points where it hard zones you into a different area.
Oh, okay. So you could set barriers, basically.
Yeah.
See, this is something I gotta look into because this intrigues me.
Mhm.
Especially since they're player-based sort of deal. You know, they make the
You should
content.
Subscribe to their newsletter.
I should. I am interested and would like to subscribe to their newsletter.
Actually, you could probably pick up Neverwinter Nights 2 Platinum Edition on Steam for pretty cheap.
That would require money.
When was your birthday? Oh wait, your birthday passed. Did I give you anything for your birthday? I got you Sims.
Yeah, expansions.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's
Oh.
see.
Actually, just quickly, while I mentioned Steam there, Borderlands 2 is 50% off at the minute on Steam for the weekend deal,
Oh shit, that's a
is-
good deal.
as is Alan Wake for the midweek madness and
that game's
Counter-Strike
crap.
Global Offensive.
Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
and The Witcher. Witcher 2.
Oh, that's relevant to our podcast.
Exactly, it is 50% off, down from the usual price of $20.
Oh wow, so $10 for Witcher 2. That's not bad. That game came out last year, like middle of last year, didn't it?
Mm.
Something like that.
Actually, let me check.
While he's checking that, I'm gonna pull up the next article.
Where's the? No, it actually came out almost 2 years ago now.
Wow.
May.
What?
So it came
Two?
out May. Yep.
Oh, I feel
17th
old.
of May 2011.
And it's still a very, very, very pretty looking game. Like,
Oh,
oh my
yeah.
god, rivals Skyrim in certain areas pretty.
I don't know about that.
No, like in some of the areas it does, like since they both have different art styles.
Mhm.
It doesn't have like pretty, oh my god, realism like Skyrim does whenever you mod it, but it has very detailed areas.
Huh.
Like, the way Skyrim can lack some detail in places. You just kind of look at it, it's like,
Eh,
derpy.
maybe every now and then. Very rare though.
Look at a tree.
True. You're a tree.
You're a tree.
Shrubbery.
How dare you call me Woody?
So I've got the Mass Effect logo up. BioWare states calling the next entry Mass Effect 4 would be considered a disservice. BioWare and this is out of the article I got here, BioWare wants to make clear that the next entry in the Mass Effect series should not be known as Mass Effect 4.
Should be Mass Effect 5 we're skipping for.
Community developer Chris Priestley explained that the only confirmed detail about the new game is that it will not feature Commander Shepard. Quoted,
Fight like a Krogan and run like a leopard, but you'll never be better than Commander Shepard. Ah!
Moving
all
on.
right. He was quoted saying to call the next game Mass Effect 4 or ME4 is doing it a disservice and seems to cause a lot of confusion here. We've already said that the Commander Shepard trilogy is over and that the next game will not feature him/her. I see people saying, well, they have to pick a canon ending. No, because the game does not have to come after or before or off to the side or with characters you know, etc., etc.
We don't have to do anything.
Wherever, whenever, whoever, etc. will all be revealed years down the road when we actually start talking about it. Priestley added that a much more accurate way of thinking about the next Mass Effect game is what happens next set in the Mass Effect universe. The developer said he expects fans to speculate as to content, character, and story, but nothing official will be announced for some time. So, I guess I could go a lot of ways, but isn't it true in the end of, like, the stuff you did in Mass Effect 3, did they say that that's going to have consequences outside of Mass Effect 3, like in the future?
I'm not sure. I still haven't completed Mass Effect 3.
Oh, well, still, I thought
I'm a
maybe that'd be.
terrible person.
I thought maybe that'd be something they'd mention ahead of time. Maybe.
Maybe.
No, possibly. No
Probably not.
spoilers.
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, shut up.
All right.
Contributing to the conversation. Well,
Contributing.
Yes, it's a
Is
word.
Is that
Contribution? No.
is that like sarcophagus?
Contribution.
It is like sarcophagus.
Oh, okay.
Or spatula.
What?
It's also like spatula,
Oh.
but it's not like Paschetti.
Oh.
All right, I think we get it.
But what about the 5-year-olds out there who can't say spaghetti? Is it like Paschetti then?
No.
Oh.
All right, well, next up. Next article is titled Over 100 Million Skylanders Toys Sold.
Jesus Christ, man.
You don't even know what this game is, do you, Will? Only what we've told you.
Yeah.
What about you, Homer? I mean, you've seen it, right?
Yes, I know what it is.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
I've seen it around, but I just don't buy
But
it.
we've never really had a conversation. It's just been at the same parties.
You know, my wife and I occasionally play this game. We've got the original one. We didn't get Giants when it came out. You know, it's an expensive game because not only are you buying the game, but then you got to buy the little figures that go with it and plug into the portal and shit like that. But over 100 million Skylanders toys have been sold across the United States. Activision announced at the Toy Fair 2013 this week. In total, the franchise has generated over $500 million since launch in 2011.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, that's a bit obscene, isn't it? That's the
I should start making little toy dolls that I sell.
Evil Homer dolls.
Yes.
Let's see. The Skylanders series was created by Activision subsidiary Toys for Bob, which developed the original Skylanders Spyro's Adventure and its sequel, Skylanders Giants. And now, I wasn't even aware of this, but now they've got a third one coming out called Skylanders Swap Force. Which,
What are they swapping forces with?
basically what it is they're going to come out with of course, they're going to come out with a new line of Skylander toys for everyone to buy again to play in their game. They're going to come out with 16 regular non-Swap Force Skylanders, as well as, I don't know how many of the Swap Force ones are going to have, but they're going to come out with those, and what's special about them is you will be able to swap their tops and bottoms. Like, you know, you could take the tentacle feet off of one guy and put it on the bottom of a robot torso. And this is actually going to translate into game. And from what I can tell, they have different abilities or different powers or something. I don't know, but it looks pretty crazy.
Yeah,
What-
swapping
That's interesting.
tops with bottoms. Crazy talk.
Activision will have competition in the Toys to Life space this summer when Disney launches the first of its yearly Disney Infinity installments. Activision's unfazed by Disney's entry into the market, saying it is confident Skylanders will remain the top-selling game. Oh, those fighting words. They're going up against a mouse. I've never even heard of this Disney Infinity stuff, but I guess they saw it's something similar to that of Skylanders. Anybody?
No idea.
No idea.
Never heard of it. That said, I don't go outside enough to hear about things.
Oh, come on. That's what the internet is for. Don't give me that. All right, so next up, we've got Nintendo news.
Nintendo news.
Nothing good. The title of this article is Wii U's Struggle to Remain Relevant. Saw that coming. I mean, you know, when they came out, before we start on this, before the Wii U came out, I mean, I think both of us said we hope Nintendo's successful. But
yeah, because Nintendo's a good company.
Yeah, that's very true there.
Is that they're a dedicated company?
Yes.
Dedicated to
that's
not being relevant.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of money. That's all I can figure. They got a lot of money to be,
That we don't know where it comes from.
Yeah, we have no idea where it comes from, but they've got it. Basically, the reason this article came about and why I thought it was amusing. First of all, I'm going to start by saying I didn't know Ubisoft did Rayman Legends. Or Rayman. I didn't know that was a
Really?
Ubisoft title. Yeah, apparently it is. Because they pulled Rayman Legends off of their Wii U exclusive. Like it was supposed to be, exclusive to Wii U, and now it's not.
Rayman.
Take that.
Yeah, but I thought that was a real kick in the nuts. But let's see, where are the numbers? Where'd it go?
I saw Amber lurking about in the background for a moment.
Yeah. Around the world, the Wii U has sold about 3 million systems. That's a nice number. The 360 and PS3 have a combined install base of at least 146 million. And that's according to recent sales estimates.
Well, look at you, Mr. Fancy Evil Homer, with your Go Turbo thing from Twitch.
Yeah, so
Fuck
I'm
you.
jealous. I
What?
got
Jelly.
power.
Oh. So it says at the end of that statement, it says the choice is clear, and if anything, it's a wonder Ubisoft was willing to even contemplate so many Wii U exclusive in the first place, because they do. They have quite a few Wii U exclusives they had signed up. I believe one of them was a Assassin's Creed exclusive. Like it was a certain way you could play it. Probably something you can only do with the Wii U. So.
I think that the creator of the movie Kung Pao should sue for likeness rights.
Oh. Wee.
Go watch it if you don't know what we're talking about. It's
Kung Pao's awesome.
Yeah,
Will
I
doesn't
need to
quite
go
know what
watch
you're
it.
talking about. Yeah, I was But yeah, so I mean, Nintendo's doing what Nintendo does. Comes out with a system, sells a whole bunch of them, and they just kind of go back in the corner. Nintendo believes that they're only going to sell 940,000 consoles and then globally in the next 3 months. And as of the end of 2012, they had been averaging 612 units globally per week. So they've dropped like a lead weight. It's estimated that they're going to be selling about 1 million units less than they thought. That's a big number to be off by. 1 million units. I mean, yeah, what are you doing?
I tried to move something on my desk and I hit the webcam cable and it went. Fuck.
Oh, it was fine, but 1 million units, that's a lot. I mean, maybe if it was a few thousand or something, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but 1 million's a big number when you're selling consoles.
Or not.
I'm going off topic here, but I just remembered something that I haven't seen for like a long time coming out with new games, and it's made me kind of sad. Dynasty Warriors.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, I think that's why we haven't heard anything, because no one cares about Dynasty Warriors except for a few people.
Dynasty Warriors was amazing, okay? Now shut up. Oh, fucking awesome games.
Good argument. Good argument.
It were a good series of games. They had like characters played very, very differently, and there was a ton of them. There was like at least 40 different characters to play from and choose, and go through their own story on, have different fights with, and it's just awesome. Fun. Then they also had Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends and Empires.
I'm sold. I'm going to go buy 10 copies right now.
Speaking of Will encouraging people, I'm going to mention this now. If you go over to youtube.com/SelectStartCast, Will has started doing a Fallout 3 playthrough with his best friend as commentator.
Yep, my friend Johnny.
Yes, it's relevant because I've now gone and purchased Game of the Year edition because it's only $20 on Steam, and
In other words, I motivated them because my video was awesome.
it was
Also,
pretty.
if
It
you
was
have watched it, second video was up on Saturday.
yes, which is 2 days from now. So make sure that you keep an eye out for that. It is a good video. I enjoyed it a lot. It made me laugh. It made Homer go out and buy it too.
I already owned it. It just made me want to play it again. To
Oh.
kill people, which I
Oh.
did.
Okay.
I agree, thanks.
Well, either way, Will's video was effective. You should call up Bethesda and let them know. Maybe see if they could give you a free copy of something.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Won't happen though. I actually
Elder
kind of
Scrolls
just
Online.
paused. Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
That would be
I was
amazing.
on YouTube a few days ago, and like I just reloaded the page because new videos might have popped up, and I saw Yogscast Fallout. I was like, "You're fucking joking me, right?" Doing a fucking Fallout series, and nobody ever is going to watch ours. Clicked on it, and I was like, Fallout in Minecraft. And I was like, oh okay. I was very angry for a moment.
Yes, but now people are going to search for that, and maybe they'll find your video because it'll have the word Fallout in. Oh, I need to put those words in.
You need to do the tags for me.
That's what I
Because I'm
meant.
crap at doing tags.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I have
Yeah.
to put the tags in. Maybe I should put "fuck off" as a tag. I don't think they'll allow that. If you watch until the end of the video, you'll see what I mean by that.
Spoilers, JT. God.
I didn't say why. They'll see in time. If anybody's a spoiler, it's Red because of the comment he left.
Alright, so now don't go
What
read the
comment?
comments when you go watch the video.
Or better yet,
Order.
go leave one.
Go leave a comment.
Or subscribe.
Go follow us. Go
Yeah.
favorite it.
Yeah, subscribe our channel. Any of those things would be nice.
You need to freaking put my channel as a link channel on the bloody select start page.
You're not the boss of him.
What are you talking about YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you just uploaded everything to the Select Start YouTube.
Yes, but my Twitch videos don't go to that. Remember?
Oh, you still can't get that set right?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, wait. Well, but you got the Fallout video. Oh, because you record that. So okay. Anyway, sorry. We don't have a list. I was actually going to run down the top 5 things that are awesome about being a vampire lord in Skyrim instead. Which I just recently, because of Will's Fallout 3 video again, it's had me in the mood to be playing Bethesda games.
Bethesda binge.
Yeah, basically, I mean, played Vegas, New Vegas, Fallout 3, Skyrim, and God help me, I played Morrowind for a little bit the other day. But that was painful. That was painful.
I wish I watched that, honestly.
You should have, but you were busy doing tabletop stuff, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
That was fun.
being on this Bethesda binge, as well as named it, I picked up Hearthfire and Dawnguard. And Hearthfire's cool because you can build your own house, you could adopt kids, and all that crap. But you need money. Like, you only get enough materials in Hearthfire to build the standard little hut, which is pretty pathetic looking. But if you get more money and more materials, you can build this big fucking house, and it actually is really big, and it's nice. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll do the Dawnguard content.
And or ha.
Anyway,
Moving on again.
I decided to do the Dawnguard content. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to be the Dawnguard. I'm going to be the good guys, and I'm going to kill all the vampires and get all the money. And I gave in, and I became a vampire instead.
Pretty quickly.
I'm sorry,
to be
JT.
honest, if I'm not mistaken.
It was pretty quickly because
Sorry,
my
JT, but I'll need to put a crossbow in your face.
well, my wife was sitting next to me, and I was like, oh man, I was like, should I be a vampire? Because she's watching me play, and when you're asked, I looked at her, and she's just like, without hesitation, nodding her head, yes, like, yes, do it. So I did, and I was reluctant at
Oh,
first.
so in other words, you're blaming Amber for you being a vampire, not your
Oh,
own
no,
incompetence
because
and
I
goodwill.
already wanted to. I just needed some encouragement. But
How
anyway,
dare you turn? How dare you?
but anyway, I was a
No.
little reluctant at
Yeah.
first. What? No. I was a bit reluctant at first because I played a vampire in Oblivion, and it wasn't my favorite. I was sick of burning in the sun and not being able to be out in the rain, and having to constantly wait 12 hours almost every time I fast traveled, and wait 12
Rest.
hours. What?
Press pause while outside and use the wait function. Wake up dead.
Yeah. I knew where caves were outside of town, so I could fast travel to those caves, run inside, wait until nighttime, and then go do my thing. But being a vampire lord, as far as like the top 5 things I've really enjoyed about it, one of them is the fact that you don't roast in the sun. It's probably one of the best things, actually, because now I can be powerful and not, look like bacon by the end of the day. The toss-up that they've had, instead of...
I don't see that being a downside, JT. Looking like bacon.
Okay.
Bacon's
Well...
delicious.
Did you taste like bacon?
I'm going to say no.
We'll be the judge of that.
Instead of not being able to stay out in the sun, what they've done is they've just made it so your stamina, health, and magicka don't regen in the sun, which isn't the best thing. If I were to have a top 5 things I don't like, that would be one of them. But it's a fair trade because you're actually able to be out in the sun. Another
The
thing,
best.
the other thing that
No,
I
not
really
really,
like
'cause
is
it's a
that
terrible thing.
the other thing that I like is the fact that everyone I walk up to doesn't run in fear or refuse to talk to me. Instead, they just tell me that I don't get enough sun every time. So, what else?
When I was an adventurer like you, I took an arrow in the... you don't get enough sun, do you?
Yeah. You can kind of fly, which is fun. Like your sprinting motion, these wings they flap there on your back. It's
Yeah, your little
impressive.
chicken wings.
Yeah, they are kind of small, but it is impressive, and you do get some good speed.
Small wings aren't impressive.
It's frightening. They may
That's
not
how
be
you use
impressive,
them.
but they're frightening. Um, Another thing that I enjoy that was difficult about being a regular vampire, and I do think the regular vampire format is in Skyrim, but you've got a choice: vampire, vampire lord, depending on how you
the
go about it.
regular vampire format is there.
What?
The regular vampire format has been in Skyrim for ages.
Okay, well, I didn't know because when I did get approached to be a normal vampire, I didn't go with it because of my Oblivion experience. But it's a lot easier to feed on people as a vampire
Nom,
lord.
nom.
Yeah, because now as you grow hungrier, you become stronger, and you get new vampire abilities as you hunger for blood. And one of them is vampire seduction.
Well,
Okay,
hey
I was.
there, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Wanna
I'll-
take a
Go
closer
on.
look at my fine.
I was waiting for it. Which basically you hit them with a magic spell, and they're pretty much just stand there for 30 seconds, and you can feed on them. You could talk
So
to
in
them.
other words, it's not really seduction. It is vampire. Fuck you. You're mind controlled and paralyzed.
Vampire roofies. They just basically sit there for 30 seconds. You could feed on them, and you could talk to them, and by the time the effects wear off, they don't give a fuck.
Wolfbean kills werewolves. Garlic kills vampires. What screws humans? Riffling.
And as far as the 5th thing, you turn into a fucking crazy looking vampire when you're a vampire lord. It is very awesome. You can turn
Has
back
anybody
and
seen
forth.
Underworld?
Yeah.
Like if you've seen Underworld,
He looks
he
just
kind of looks
like
like the
the guy.
vampire lord Underworld.
Yeah.
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 Looks quite similar
The
to
second.
the vampire lord.
Yeah, but with wings.
It's the second.
No. Yeah.
Oh,
one
does
of them
he-
has wings.
Does he? Oh, okay. I guess I just haven't seen that one.
No, see, the vampires, they have the human form in Underworld, and then the like powerful ones have the vampire form. where they have like the vampire face and the fucking big wings, and they're like,
Okay. Yeah.
much more vicious face than
Another thing, this is just one more than 5, which whatever, but you have like 2 spells that you get right away. You have 2 forms as a vampire lord, either or not forms, but like modes. Like you've got melee mode where you just like rip the shit out of everything, and then you've got your magic mode where one spell raises the dead and the other one sucks the life out of people. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Can you suck the life out of the dead that you raise?
No.
I don't think so. I haven't tried though. You might be able to. There might be something in there, lets you do that. That's something worth looking into.
Infinite health source.
As long as your magic can raise the dead, yeah. Okay, so that's it for that. I think I'm gonna set Will on the task of getting us a list for next week.
Of other things that are good
I mean-
about being a vampire lord?
No, like a top 5 or a top 10.
We could do werewolves
Why me?
next week.
Yeah, we could do werewolves next week. You need to play Skyrim now, Will, and become a werewolf, and tell me your top
I'm
5
already a
favorite
werewolf.
things.
Well, I already was a werewolf in
Oh.
Skyrim on my dark elf, but I deleted my dark elf.
Okay,
Level
well,
32, and he completed the fucking game and like most of the goddamn guilds, and I don't know why I deleted him.
go ahead and do that werewolf thing over again, and you can get back to us with a top 5.
Yeah, okay, I'll just do it over again.
Okay, good. You can knock out a guild in a night. I did it with the vampires.
You can knock up a guild in a night.
Create your own guild. Okay, so as for our website of the week, if I can find the scroll, there it is. We have a website referred to as Awkward Zombie. I've got this. Hold on. There it is. I'm just going to show you no, not Flash. Homepage. There we go. I've watched this comic for a while now, or I've read this comic for a while now. It's very funny. There's no overarching storyline. This one back here, I guess, is a bad example because it's not colored in or anything. This is their most recent comic, but every comic is video game related, unless it's like what's going on in her life. Like if she went to a con or whatever, she might draw a little comic about what happened with that. But like this one has got Mega Man in it. I mean, where can you go wrong with Mega Man? But they're all relevant. A lot of the stuff is games you'd see
The
on.
fuck is he shooting out of his gun?
He got Gutsman powers.
Shooting guts.
It's a funny comic. I like it a lot. It's got a lot of Pokemon comics in there that I've noticed, but it's all stuff that is hilarious. Like it almost kind of puts like a real world spin on it. Like one of the comics that's a Pokemon one. It's like a war turtle that's crawling up onto land, and at the end of the strip, the Poke Trainer is hanging onto his tail and like gasping for air.
Surf. Done
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, exactly. That sort of thing. But there's tons of comics on here. This comic strip's been going on since 2006. They've got an archive where you can go all the way back to the beginning and view their first one and just kind of take it from there.
I've stopped reading
Oh, yeah.
web comics. Possibly. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't either, but this is one that I always go back to, and I'll read like the last 10 or whatever, however long it's been since the last one I read. But I think she's got a book out. I don't know. She has a store up here. I'm not going to go all over the entire site, but it's good stuff. I suggest checking it out. That's awkward. Damn it. awkwardzombie.com. So go ahead and go check that out. And yeah. That's about it for our website of the week. All right, so that's the end of our show. Don't forget.
Really?
Yeah, this is a little short
Oh.
today. A little short today.
Well,
So,
we hit our hour, which is what
We're
we
over
sort of
an
like
hour.
try and aim for. Yeah, about 10 minutes over an hour.
yeah.
We did our hour. We're out of here.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys. YouTube.com.
Duck Coon.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/SelectStartCast. Subscribe. Watch the videos. Check out Will's new series every Saturday. As well as all of our previous video podcasts you could find on there.
Portal 2 playthrough.
Portal 2 playthrough. That's an old one, but it's still a good one.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Yes, facebook.com/SelectStartCast. Go and like us on there. A lot of our on-the-spot updates happen there. Anything that you're going to hear from us on our website or anywhere else, you're going to hear there first because it's our easy access one. If you're not a Facebook person, twitter.com/SelectStartCast. It gets the same updates. It just goes from one to the other. And select-start.com, which you could see down below here underneath the logo. Homer, do you have any evil to spread before we sign off?
Evil to spread?
Yeah, I don't know. Any encouraging words?
New evil spread.
Encourage.
2% or 2%.
So you want me to do like a sign off, like fuck you? Fuck you.
I don't know. I was just giving you a chance to be evil.
Shut up. Shut up. Okay? You guys are dicks.
Again, if you don't know what we're talking about, go watch Will's Fallout video.
Yeah.
That was good, Homer. That was effective. All right.
Reduced. Fuck you. Super effective.
All right. Will, you gonna be streaming anything today?
No, I haven't been streaming in a while. I've kind of lost the sort of urge to be streaming, unfortunately.
Oh.
I've been trying to stream WoW, but XSplit doesn't like WoW.
Oh, it doesn't?
Like, if
what?
I could get that
What?
to work, I'd be streaming a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I used to be able to stream WoW, but XSplit kind of got updated since then, and now it's like, nah.
Well, just do a screen capture. You play in windowed mode.
Yeah, no, sometimes I play in window mode on WoW.
Still, you've
Like
got
one
two
of the
screens.
games I rarely use full, or one of the games I actually use full screen at times.
Still, okay, well, on top of that, you've got two screens.
Yeah, true.
Screen region, man.
Yeah, I might try that. Might, possibly.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably be streaming some Minecraft from our Feed the Beast server later. I gotta get a new thing set up for our streamer, so I'll wanna, or for XSplit, so I'll wanna test that out. So yeah, guys, that's it.
Yay.
Just watching Will. All right, guys. Well, that's it for now. We will catch you again on Wednesday. Don't forget to check the YouTube on Saturday for Will's series. And that's it. We'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye, guys.